Again, a clear mirrors. Woo! Sandpapers.
We have to make sure we are seeing. Tunaona na tunaonekana. Lakini hapana jokes. Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is the Faith Family channel. Thank you for joining us today and thank you for joining this community. Please remember to like, share and subscribe to this channel and this video. So guys, mko ready? Mko ready?
We strike at
So today we're going to do a video that is about being a lukewarm Christian, and that is inspired from the book of Revelations chapter 3 verses 15 and 16. Takusoma Bible. Unasoma Bible? Yeah, but in the last video, these people told me to read my Bible. So anyway, so today
showing off. She's not showing off that she read her Bible. Okay, moving on.
No, I don't show off. I just say. Okay, so I have questions for you. 13 questions.
Ask. Wow.
Yeah.
13.
So yeah, 13 questions. So both of you should say yes or no. If it's a true or false question.
Why are we the ones see? Okay, sir.
Me no our question. And then from that we jump into the next session of this video. So the first question is why?
So start with Nelvin first and then. Yeah, for once.
I am versing Nelvin. Okay. Christianity is about how many blessings you can build up on this earth.
Huh?
Christianity is about how many blessings you can build up on this earth. True or false?
That's false.
That's false?
Yeah.
Why? Joe, tell me why. Why is it false?
Why is it false?
Christianity is not all about how many blessings you acquire.
Okay.
There is nothing like a blessing counter.
Yeah.
Okay. You can count your blessings, but you'll never, it's infinite.
Like you, most of us never even know when it's a blessing.
It's a blessing or it's just
like just waking up is a blessing in itself. So most of us who bypassing able to say the blessing already.
Okay, so philosopher. Hiya. Jesus came to unite the world to the church. True or false?
Unite the world to the church.
Yeah.
Not the world to the church, it's the world to God. That's false.
Okay. So moving on swiftly. I go to church too. Melvin. Socialize. 1. Make friends. 2. Worship God. Gossip. None of the above.
No, as in really when I could gossip.
We go to church to worship.
If you know, you know.
We don't gossip in church.
Okay. Yeah. So.
I know. Like start with each individually. We go to worship.
Socialize.
Yes. Socialize. Yes.
It's part there.
Make
gossip,
friends.
Make friends. Yes.
Gossip.
But mostly
Gossip.
it's to worship.
No. But the main reason as to why we go to church.
Oh, I thought you
Gossip,
were
yes.
gossip, but
No.
As in,
The main reason as to why we go to church is to worship God. Higher. So question number 4. We as Christians no longer need to keep the 10 commandments, but we live in the freedom of grace. We as Christians,
I'm still thinking about the previous question. You see, like during this time, some people don't have the chance to go to church. They do their own worshiping online. So if we say the most important thing is
to worship
God, why do people go to church? In a like
community of believers, like that sense of worship together. It's easier for you to worship when you have gathered together, other than staying at home.
What is the essence of worship?
Okay, I don't know if you guys have seen this thing that is trending during the time when people are on lockdown. That on Saturday morning, uko kwa kitanda and then you just swipe up and go on YouTube and then you watch. Like you're just being a lazy Christian inside the house.
That's being a lazy Christian.
Sisi utawatch kwa kitanda ukilala.
I mean,
Are you comfortable like that? Please, please. Let me tell you something. God has set the standard. Acha kushukisha chini. Please.
I think God has set the standard. What standard did he set?
Kwani haja kukwamisha asubuhi, haja kulisha, haja kufanya all of these things and then you're giving him substandard things.
Worshipping in bed is lazy.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's lazy. It's like praying inside the bed. Unaomba ukiwa kwa kitanda, so you'll fall asleep. Why are you tempting the devil?
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, though it feels lazy, but me don't feel like it doesn't matter where you are, how you do it.
Okay, no.
It depends.
I like what you said. It's okay, yeah. Because I'll have another question. I saw a question here. Huh? It's like the way you say come as you are, it doesn't matter how you are, you can just come, just worship God. God will look at what you have in your heart.
I'm assuming it's very cold right now. Why should I wake up, go out there, have pneumonia? Let me see a jacket nyingi ka Stacy is winter. Man, this lady's dressing heavy.
Me, I feel like negative.
Wow, okay, it's fine. But now you understand why worshipping in bed is fine, huh?
I know. Thing is, what I'm trying to say is, yes, you can worship in the house. Yes, you can worship in your room. But don't you're lying down at unasikiliza someone, please. Unajitempt tu hapo talala. Kama church peke yako unaweza kulala na uko na watu, sembuse kwa kitanda. Job.
No, but my point was the social part of a human being is also important. Like you surround yourself with people who motivate you more to worshiping. So the social
on that.
Yeah.
We haven't. I just say the most important thing that is worship. Yes. Because yes, you can go and socialize, but come out of church with nothing. Yeah, that is. Yeah. So the question that I wanted to ask you, based on what you said, is God doesn't mind if you do things of the world, as long as I believe that He is God. True or false?
You can do things of the world. It's like committing sin and still believing that. As in,
forgiven.
I was
Okay.
You can't mix those two things.
Okay. So the next question, Melvin. So the most important thing for a Christian is A, going to heaven. B, doing good things occasionally. C, building a relationship with God through prayer and Bible study. D, going to church as much as possible. E, preaching the gospel. F, tell other faiths that they are wrong.
Which is the most important thing?
Yeah, which one is the most important thing? Going to heaven, doing good things.
Okay, see,
another be
ukisema going to heaven means that you have to
have a relationship with God.
Have a relationship with God. The only thing that feels wrong here,
but which is the most important thing? Building a relationship with God.
Yeah. I mean, going to heaven means I have a built relationship with God. I'm looking for one thing that is important. That
okay, let me try. Yeah, one thing that will carry everything else, I believe, is building a relationship with God through prayer and Bible study. Once you pursue Christ, or when you're on your journey to pursuing Christianity and learning more about God and establishing that strong relationship with Him, you tend to do, like, everything about you transforms. So you tend to do good things. Obviously, your ticket to heaven, check. Good things, check. Going to church, check. Preaching the gospel,
perspective
check.
of view. Whichever way you look at it, if you do good things, you'll end up in heaven. If you preach the gospel,
God, you can. Thing is,
going to heaven.
You know why? No. You know why I am against saying going to heaven is because you can say, you know what, I can dwell in sin. The time I feel like I'm about to die, I'll repent and I'll still go to heaven.
How do you call
I'm a perfect.
That is second to mention a blasphemy, because like you vividly know I am doing sin, and then Atunataka kungojea sasa. Utaenda hiyo time unaenda kufa instant sababu kama the pain becomes too much ushindwe hadi kuaccelerate your wife.
Haya, guys, I want to finish this quickly. So there is no difference on which day you worship as long as you worship God on at least one day of the week.
There's a difference.
Haya. God doesn't mind if you occasionally run to sin as long as you go to church that week. I pray to God.
There's no difference?
Like, God doesn't mind if you occasionally run to sin as long as you go to church that week. False. I pray to God. How many times do you pray to God?
When the need arises.
Unapanga ukiomba?
Sisi manapanga nikiomba. Na tunamama kwa meza tukikula.
Breakfast. Don't pray for your meals.
As in unaona tukiombea breakfast tunaombea kama saa starting the day. Alafu mkikula saa jioni sapa. Mnaomba sana kama maliza siku. It's even though still to grow up.
Wewe unaomba food. Kwanza tuanze hapa. You pray for food. I mean, just as long as we get
I am one big feeder, so when food comes to your table, honestly, I rarely do remember to pray. I only pray when I feel like, kuna ile time I feel like I need to pray.
So when something goes wrong, quite choice
not like when something goes wrong per se. Like kuna ile two moments unafikanga and you feel like this one needs a prayer. When you feeling it.
So occasionally.
Okay.
Occasionally.
There is like need prayer.
Haya, number 9. I spend most of my free time. What do you spend your free time on? Sleeping.
Sleeping me. Honestly, of late I've never had sijakuwa na free time, so I think my priorities have changed.
So you can answer the question,
Initially kitambo free time, sleep.
Mimi nauliza sahi. Hatujauliza kitambo.
Sina baridi obvious.
Sahi free time. Okay, usiku move and sleep. A lot of sleep. Past 2 weeks I need a
From to answer that question, mine will be sleeping.
Obviously, like you as the brain is supposed to be asleep.
Mine, but here on the choices there is reading the Bible and praying, so that's okay. So I read the Bible once a year, once a month, once a week, once a day. Ama time yenye pastor nasema
As well.
This is really putting us on the spot.
Yeah.
Ambush.
This is how you know if you're a lukewarm Christian. And then we read the word and then just tumalize it, tufunge tu hapo. Yeah?
How often do I read my Bible?
Yeah.
The same way, as in when I think of something and I feel like, not really when you're discussing something with someone and then you find something that relates to the Bible. That is when I remember to refer to the Bible.
Clarification.
So ukikosa mtu akuongelesha inamaanisha you won't pray for, read the Bible for like a month, a week.
As you see when you have something in your mind, then
I can't go a week because at the end of the day I'll still go to church on Saturday and pastor Nasema open your Bibles. Hey, this is honesty on one. Wow.
Yeah. Now this one is the last question and it's a tough one. Kuna drum rolls.
Why? I should ask the last question. Okay.
I have a question. Who wants to go first? Who's brave enough? It's not a tough question.
Hey,
you know, but
the drum.
The fact that you must say tough.
Okay, so the question is, are you ready?
We are ready.
Are you ready?
I know.
For the coming of Christ.
Oh, am I ready?
Yeah. Yes, okay, ready to Leo. Are you ready? Are you prepared? Are you prepared?
Spiritually, I feel I'm well. Lakini physically I'm still planning to do.
Mimi ya
as in,
kufikiria.
by the nature that we are all human, I'm not ready.
Your physical aspect, you're not ready for it.
Kimisi for sure.
As in,
And then
if you-
Josie, someone was asking me, Kwani you always think about going to heaven all the time? They watched one of our videos, and then I sat down and I thought again. There was a time where I was like sure.
You're
Like,
sure?
I just wanted
The first
to.
videos.
I wanted. I think
Ukumbuka tukikana ile hadi nimesahau kwa gani.
she was sure.
She was
I was sure.
Kai, hey, what
Nowadays
happened?
I am not.
Hey,
reality happened.
what happened?
No, I think it's because I was in this bubble where like things were just overwhelming. In that you hear so many stories about people going through so many things and keep on praying and keep on reading the word. It's crazy, man. From what a Bible, it's so hard. But we're
You're on the way to- yeah, you're on the way.
So the second part of this set is 12 signs to know if you're a local Christian, and I won't read all the 12. I'll just pick. So these ones were gotten from Pinterest.
Here we go. again.
Obviously.
Here we go.
So the first one is local Christians are easily inspired by stories of radical Christians.
Local Christians are inspired by stories of. Everyone is inspired by a good story. It's like if you hear the stories of Kina John Smith, Kina Mila, like it inspires everyone. A good story is inspiring. Though kuna wale wenye sasa atasikia hiyo and then they get to their peak of their Christianity. You see the way like visiting days, mzazi alikuwa kuambia soma, unajua tuna struggle kulipa school fees. And then that first night, you read, you even don't make noise, and then 2 days later, I don't know what normally goes wrong, but you're back to your own thing. So there are those who listen to that story and fluctuates, they go up and then after a while they go back to their normal lives.
Okay. So, local Christians are afraid of speaking the truth.
Yes,
Yeah. So now, yes, you've said true. Before you explain, I have a question. Are you afraid of speaking the truth? You see me doing something wrong. Will you tell me?
Siwezi approach ile nimwambia kitu tunafanya si mzuri. But
Okay. I have a question. Achana to say my elders or anything. But wait. But my question is, if you see your friend, someone who's close to you, doing something that is wrong, are you willing to go forward and say everything as is, putting in mind that this friend of yours will push you away?
you catch me up.
Yeah, and as a cut off at your kisema, you stop, pushing your religious beliefs on me, blah blah
So
blah.
now you say I want to be pushing the religion on him or that. I'll be telling him according to me. Sasa simwambie sasa tunamforce afanye. Sasa
Okay.
mimi naona hii kitu tunafanya sasa.
Okay.
But ati kumwambia ati kuja kwa MSDA, kuja tuanze kwenda church Saturday.
Okay,
it doesn't
as you answering that question, is it right that most of us normally want to only correct our friends, alafu tunaacha watu wengine? Like, this is a person who is a stranger to you, and you feel like, as in, there are those times you just feel like you need to tell this person this thing. Is it right that most of us who go to tunasema ati hadi sijui msi unaachana tu naye? As in, maybe at times I normally feel guilty, like I know this is wrong, I should tell this person, but I'm normally like, it's not my place, it's not mine. As in,
Me imagine I do it sometimes.
yeah,
But it depends on the setup the setting that you're in, or the environment
met
that you're in, or how we've met. Because the people I have met, and then after some time when you're conversing, you just throw it in. Like you just make it up on the air.
sending messages.
Yeah. Because you won't ever meet this person again. But if in the setup that you're in and you find that this person is, hakuna venye unaweza
Nizaisema.
hakuna venye unaweza kuisema, or like you just see that there's gonna be friction, and especially if this person is, yani vile your personalities are, it can really crash. Na mimi, to be honest, there's this thing Job was telling me yesterday, if you're fighting, unaonyesha pigwa. So,
The personality of this person has
conflict.
that.
Conflict. I avoid conflict. So, yeah. The next one is lukewarm Christians pick and choose their beliefs.
True. Guy.
Yeah.
Like there's normally that one thing. I need to let go of this thing. I need to stop doing this thing.
What? Alafuna.
Then you're like, I'll level with it. Like it's sure I feel like these things are normally addictions. But I'll let go slowly. Actually, as of from today, I'll be doing.
This is the last time I'm doing this.
Slowly, 20 minutes today, tomorrow 10 minutes, tomorrow 5, and then detach, and then here you are. 5 years later, still doing the same old life.
The people passing. But okay, just to add on that, picking and choosing the beliefs, it's mostly something that is more convenient to them, or something that they can't compromise on. So when it comes to maybe worship, there's this video. Hey, I don't. The problem is on YouTube. People have watched the same videos most probably, but people choose how they want to worship. So they'll say that I'm going to assuming. Let me just use myself as an example. I can say, you know what? I can dress how I want. I can do whatever I want with my body. It's my body, so I can, as long as I say I'm going to church. Haina shida, it's like, yes, I'm doing this thing that I'm meant to do as a Christian, but I won't compromise on this other thing. So that's another angle I looked at this point.
You've spoken about something like dressing. Anyway, that will build up a long discussion. See, today's someone, when he was talking about
I love it.
I was so looking for you.
I was so happy. It is in the book of Ezekiel. It was chapter 14.
Hey, defense. You're looking for.
Man.
Hey.
No. You didn't finish reading it. It was. Let me tell you how it is. How I don't have my Bible here, but today someone is just basically talking about how God took this person and adorned this person, like put on a nose earring, ear piercing, necklace, what else? Bracelets. And then now later on, when you continue reading, I think that excitement built up because everyone was like, Kumbe, you can do all of these things. And then when you get to, I don't know if it was verse 15, it talks about being a harlot. Oh my goodness. How this person became a harlot, and God didn't want to be part of that because this person didn't use everything that God gave her. It was a house,
It wasn't specific.
It wasn't specifically like gender specific, but this person didn't use how God had adorned him or her to the glory of God. Instead, he or she, I think it's a she, alitumia vibaya. Kwanza, you know what? Let me
out of that, as you look for that, as you look for the text, how what do you pick from that? Is it right to adorn yourself in all this? Or is it wrong?
No, it's to look for this pastor to ask.
Like that was like, eventuality of what I wanted to get from him.
If I can adorn myself that way and still glorify God, is it wrong?
Exactly.
Because
that is what
again, this thing of Sijui is the putting on rings. Apparently, it's not wrong. Because
I the thing is, people have categorized all these things as adornment. So doing a ring is people basically regard it equivalent to doing earrings, nose rings, bracelets.
Yeah. So it is Ezekiel chapter 15, onwards. Man, you guys should go read it. I loved it.
No, but like that's a question we should answer another day.
Yeah, we'll
Another
come
discussion
we'll come and
on
read this Bible
adornment
with you.
and,
But meanwhile, you can go and read the book of Ezekiel chapter 16. Right. Or you can just go. Okay, I don't know. We'll put the link to that sermon. Just go straight.
oh yeah, baby, you can do
Yeah,
that.
it's easy. You can just go click on that link and watch that sermon. It was, man, this pastor
It was
blesses my
life-changing.
soul.
Hey.
As in, kwanza
Stacy can sleep the whole
Tanzania.
morning and only come for the sermon.
True.
Zero shame.
True, me, as long as it's the word of God.
It's the word of God.
Can you
I
understand
am
that? Okay, so moving on swiftly. Lukewarm Christians often feel good about themselves. Let's say kill out.
Everyone feels good about themselves.
Maybe if we talk more on pride.
I think it's
Or being self, like next one.
caring more of you than others.
Yeah, caring more of yourself than
That's feeling good about you. So you feel good about you and then
maybe. You know, just sometimes kizungu
When
is
you are
different for
when
people,
you want to
so-
mean that being a true Christian, you should not feel good about yourself.
Kwanza, again, yesterday we had a sermon, and I think it was in the book of, I don't know if it was Ephesians, Galatians. This person was talking about how Paul wrote this book with emotions. It was Galatians.
Yeah, Galatians.
I think towards the end it talks about being humble, and yeah, just being humble. Kuna part, unaona vile, you know the way the pastor says that you need to read this verse. I'm usually that person who reads whatever is next. So when there's some place where it was talking about being humble and how it's like in the book of Luke chapter 14 verses 11 nasema, humble yourself in the sight of the Lord and he will lift you up. I think. But yeah, so I think ni hiyo being prideful.
Being so
It's not bad.
you should not be prideful. But it takes humility to be being a Christian.
Yeah.
Okay, nimepata hiyo.
And it's a fruit of the Holy Spirit. Once you're baptized, you take that. The topic on being a lukewarm Christian, we will put the links down below for the questions and for the Pinterest questions also. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.